let's have a quick look at Disc 69. Released in March 2001 alongside Issue 69 of the official UK PlayStation magazine. There are 2 playable demos and 8 video previews on here. Yes, only 2 playables. We haven't seen such a small amount of playables on one disc since Volume 1. Well, let's see what this disc has in store for us. The first demo is for Batman of the Future, also known as Batman Beyond in North America. Based on the Batman Beyond TV series, players take control of the new Batman, Terry McGinnis, as he fights against the Joker's gang. The game is a side-scrolling beat-em-up, similar to Streets of Rage, Final Fight, or Double Dragon. Reviews at release were overwhelmingly negative. Many critics compared it to Superman 64, it was that bad. The most frequent complaint was repetitive and basic gameplay, which amounted to nothing more than repeatedly beating up enemies and collecting keys. Another complaint was the game's overall slow pace, which I can agree with, as I've actually had to edit out so much loading and slideshow cutscenes. There isn't even a 2-player mode. However, I can think of one good thing about this game, and that is it's prime material for someone who likes to review bad games. The demo gives you the first level. The other demo is for Muppet's Monster Adventure. The Muppets have been ambushed and transformed into monsters after stepping foot inside a rundown castle full of evil energy. Only Beaker, Honeydew, Peppy and Robin got out unscathed, and so they must work together to save their friends. Players take control of Robin the Frog in a 3D adventure game not unlike Spyro or Super Mario 64. Robin is able to learn how to transform himself, giving him new abilities as the game progresses. Reviews were okay on release, with many critics considering it polished and enjoyable. The gameplay was considered unoriginal, and the soundtrack was hit or miss, but the Muppet theming was spot on. The demo gives you a couple of minutes on a choice of 2 areas.
This is like Halloween. Trick or treat, okay? The pumpkin container is filled with evil energy you can collect if you shoot it, or use just spin attack on it. This spooky skull head is filled with mucho evil energy you can collect only if you use your spin attack, okay? You should say to the helmet, stick 'em up, okay? It only opens if you shoot it. Don't go and spin, you'll just get dizzy, okay? Diddle-diddle, here comes the sun, flowers.
We're on to the previews already. We start with the preview for The Emperor's New Groove. Following that is Army Man Air Attack 2. Then we have Army Man Land, Sea, Air. And of course, Army Men Sarge's Heroes 2. Next we have ISS Pro 2. There's also C-12 Final Resistance. Ready to Rumble 2 comes back for another go. And finally we have Burst Trick Wakeboarding. Yes, that was everything you'll find on Disc 69. 2 mediocre demos and 8 videos, 3 of which are for army men. However, I do have a bit of trivia to share about this disc. It looks like it was originally supposed to have a third playable, Ultimate Fighting Championship. It was even on the cover of the Benelux version of the disc, but the disc itself does not actually have the demo. On the next disc, I get to play C12, get back into football, and enjoy yet another round of previews. I'm the Advocate, and I'll see you next time.